G'day everyone, happy New York. How's it going, Texas? Mr. Game Warden, how are you? Sorry, just having a little joke. Welcome back to SnowRunner Brutal Mode. We are back here again. Oh, yep, Virgil's banned stream elements. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're back here again in Almaty for the first stream of 2026. Fuck yeah. It is, what is it, 5:35 p.m. Starting a little bit early. That's okay. Sam's already got the gambling out. But yeah, starting a little bit early, but ready to get into it. We don't have a lot to go. We've got one task that'll pop up after we've done. This is not a drill. This one, I think. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts to go. But yeah, here we go. So we've got a couple of people in the chat. We've got Country Gamer, we've got Austin, Riser, Sam, Stardust, and of course Texas Game Warden. Welcome in everybody. Oh, and Virgil. But yeah, we've got to take this drilling equipment right down to the bottom of the silver quarry. We will do right now. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Hopefully everyone's had a fantastic new year. Some people it will still be, I mean technically it will be 2026 I think. If not, it'll be very, very close. In which case, why are you here? I appreciate it, but go ahead and have fun. No, we can have fun here. We had a pretty good New Year's, went around to a mate's place. I didn't have any drinks. I didn't feel like drinking, but a couple of us went around that people we went to school with and hung out for a while. It's good. We're away on family vacay. Almaty's almost done. It is. Almaty's kind of short. It is like the one downside of the region, I think. Like it kind of ends sort of abruptly, which is a bit of a shame because it's really fun. It's really nice to drive around. I really like it as a region. So putting you in your room before the stream. It was the hardest for you so far. Well, hopefully 2026 is better, man. Sending good vibes and shit. Because, you know, sending good vibes to you and, you know, just remember that it too shall pass. Things can't be bad forever. You're going to start a new heist again? Nice. Have you just done it the once from the other day? Or have you done it again since? Hello, Vic. How's it going? Tanner, it's still 10:30. Okay. I guess that's Western Canada, right? So that would be the same as like Western US. Hey, Tsegi, how's it going? Happy New Year. You're 1.5 hours away from New Year's. Okay, well, we can bring the New Year's in together. You finished one from last night today. Okay, nice. In Texas for now. I was actually thinking about California earlier today because I went and chucked some. I went and chucked some E85 in the car, and I remember hearing Jay Leno complaining about E85. He said it wasn't a good fuel, and I was like, "You're fucking wrong. E85 is a great fuel." Used to be fucking cheap, but because no one fucking buys it anymore because the media here had a fucking big thing about how it's bad, which is not. If your car's actually built for it, it's fine. But yeah, 12:38 for you in Minnesota. Nice. Well, happy New Year. Did anyone find anyone to kiss at New Year's? I did not, unfortunately. Oops. Oh, crap. Unfortunately, all the people I was with were all fucking couples. I didn't really feel like kissing someone else's wife, so, I don't know. You found someone to kiss on New Year's, your wife would be pissed, yeah. Wife, yeah. So good, it's always a good choice, right? Celebrated with jelly roll. Best New Year's ever. I don't know if I've ever had a jelly roll. Is it just like a basically a sponge cake that's like filled up, rolled up and filled with jam? Girls in Wisconsin with the family. Ah, so did you do a virtual kiss? You know, call each other at New Year's. You're sick, so you can go. All right, so you were probably just laid up in bed. This is the first New Year's I've actually made it to midnight in a while. Usually I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't be bothered. I just head to bed at like normal time, like 10 or 11. This might be interesting because the oversized cargo is kind of tippy. Jam donut. Nah, so what I'm thinking of, it's like, I can't even know what we call them here. It's essentially like a sponge cake that's like thin, that you put like jam, so in America it would be called jelly, and cream, and then you roll it up, and then you cut it in lengths. Not in lengths, like in across the grain. Yeah, okay. I could Google it and have a look. But it's easy, it's not easier. It's more fun to just try and imagine it. Hey, Ben Slam. How you doing? So do I have... No, I've got repair points. But I don't have tires. Yeah, they said season 7, or actually no, I saw someone else say that season 17 was coming this month. I thought it might be Feb. My God. Just a suspension. Engine 300, okay. Like they did a patch a couple of weeks ago. So I guess as long as that doesn't, like, as there's nothing else to patch, because it's like after they submit it to Sony and Microsoft, it's 2 weeks, they reckon, usually about 2 weeks for it to get approved for consoles. So yeah, like if they had to push another patch, you'd think it would be like 2 weeks for them to test to make sure that patch was like not going to cause any problems, and then the 2 weeks for approval, which is essentially a month. But yeah. Whisk roll, yeah. Is that? I think that's what we call it. Looking like a pro. Oh, sorry. This. Just making sure I'm not missing any chat. Back. Okay, nice. In 1980, a new queen ascended to the throne in the Netherlands. Can you name her? No. I could drive past the delivery place. Right here. Right, we get an animation? Nope. Do we get Jerry? Nope, no Jerry. No, Gerald. Jerry's in the town. Gerald is from brother. Oops, I did not. Sorry, I forgot to reset the counter again. There we go. What's the state? I think it's in a pretty good state. Like I said, they released it. Like, I haven't played it. They released a patch like the week of Christmas or just before Christmas. Yeah.
Sugar, 2 spoons, just 2 spoons, thank you, yes. Mustard? Mustard, yes, but mustard? Don't let me be silly.
Oh, come on. So yeah, I assume, yeah, like if they're saying it's going to be January, it's going pretty well. All right, give me a sec. Let me just quickly change trucks again. Also, hello, Eagle. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the tea time. I actually preemptively boiled my kettle. Refuel. Yeah, fuel carrier. I want to leave fuel in here just in case. We do have to come down here a bunch of times. Right, let me quickly, I'll just reboil it. It'll take a second. And then we can put the tea in. But yes, Happy New Year's. The fuck? What's wrong with my tea bag? Whoops. Broke the paper bit off, that's fine. Come on, kettle. You boiled like 5 minutes ago. Right, hot water is in. We'll let that steep for 5 minutes. Beatrix. Oh yeah, Beatrix became the Queen of the Netherlands in 1980, making the beginning of a reign that would last until 2013, until she was abducted. Abdicated. She was abducted. Someone abducted the Queen of Norway. The Netherlands. Anyway. And it's hit for logging missions because you really hate them and skip them. Okay, so you can do the sideboard shuffle if you're interested in doing that. So essentially, I mean, these are modded ones, but long logs will fit in a 5-slot sideboard. You can fit 12 in pretty comfortably. Mediums will fit in a 2-slot trailer, but not a 2-slot bed, and shorts will fit in a 2-slot bed. So what you can do, you can go, too percolating it. So you can put, like, say you need 5 long logs, loads of long logs, right? That's 15 logs. You could chuck 15 in a trailer, drive them to the place, and then have a crane, and then have a truck with a long log add-on, and load 3 at a time in and deliver them that way. So that way you're not going back and forth. That's really the only way you can kind of do it. Using a truck that will do a crane and logs will help, like, will mean that you need 1 less truck. So P12 is an example I use in Alaska. So the P12 will do long logs and a crane. So you can use that as your crane truck to overload all the semi-trailers and all the trailers, and it can also do 1 load of long logs at the same time. So yeah. But yeah, you can put a lot of mediums and shorts into both the Mac Pinnacle and the Aramatsu Forester. You just need to make sure you empty them out and then put 3 in at a time to deliver them. Okay, solar plane, blah, blah, blah. Going back through my YouTube playlist for a run through, almost done with episode 2. Thanks for the modded trailer options and stuff. Really enjoying it. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. There you go. Vaccine Stardust, no worries. What team am I having? So I'm just going to do a Yorkshire. Might do a fancy tea later. A herbal. We'll see. Whoa, whoa, mister, what's wrong with my tea bag? All right. Let's have a quick look. So, hold on. Taking out the trash. Ha ha ha. This is the kind of the task that we need to do. I really detest tasks that spawn like later on, because I would just see that and assume that it's a drop-off point for the next contract. So unless like I'm actually looking for it, and then you get to the end and you're like, oh shoot, there's still fucking tasks I need to do. I didn't know I had to scout twice. Right. 3 garbage. Where are they? Oh, that's right. They're all here. There's one in each mine. There's one in that mine. There's one in that mine. There's one in that mine. And we're taking them to recycling area here. Okay. That's cool. We'll do it with the Taiga. Just around the other side of this building, right? Yeah. Use the Taiga as a 6 slot. One. Got to get this last plane and super far from where you need to go. Is it always, I assume it's always the same plane, right? Happy New Year, Frustraken. How's it going? Welcome in. You survived your New Year's shift at the fire station. Nice. Is that, does that mean you're celebrating now, or is it bedtime and then you'll like celebrate later? Yeah, same plane every time. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I've been on mute. He's done. I'll just quickly put the milk in. Frustraken, you've and I don't know what's his name. Yeah, Happy New Year. You've survived your New Year shift. Does that mean you're celebrating now, or are you going to bed, or you're celebrating tomorrow? What's the plan? Squeeze out the tea bag. A big celebration. Also no bedtime. Nice. Try to get some sleep in on the couch. Head's awake now. So you hop on SnowRunner and continue the grind. Nice. 2 seconds. Let me just move this out the way. Impression of your name from someone who doesn't speak German. Well, thank you. I may not be able to do it again. Production. Yeah, anyway. Are these tires on the Taiga better? So, okay. If you look at Nate Province, he's done a lot of videos about tires. SD1 has some videos on it as well. But these are OHD ones, right? So generally the OHD ones, and I'm saying generally because there are some exceptions, not many, being dual tires on the rear means they're double weight. And they're essentially better for hauling cargo or moving weight, right? So since I'm using a semi-trailer at 6 slot, there can be a lot of weight pushing down on the axles. Heavy tires will help with the suspension, they'll help with the pulling power, right? The Taiga mud tires are better if the truck was I was using it as a 2 slot, I'd run the Taiga balloons, because they kind of help you float across the top of the mud. But when you get really, really heavy, they don't float, they just sink into the mud. and then because they're wider on the front and wider on the rear, they like, I think they provide more friction and kind of slow the truck down. Now, they'll still get the job done. I don't think it's wrong to use them. I don't think it's, you know, the min-maxing doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, generally your OHD ones will perform better than the Tega balloons, particularly when you're using like a 5 or 6 slot semi-trailer. The best thing about the Tega balloons though is that they look cool. Use the drag slicks for highway tires. I think I might. Yeah, I will. I'm just going to bring the actually, see if we can, give me a sec. Is it down the bottom? Yes, there it is. Right in front of the colob. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll go this way then. We'll bring the Tatra down just to top up with fuel, because we may not have enough fuel to get down and back. Yeah. Most of the I don't run muds very often. Only on trucks that don't do OHDs. Even on UODs, I'll run off roads most of the time. Bushes are made of iron. Are they fucking North Carolina bushes? Right, touch her up. Drive on to help us steer. Hold on, let me have a sip of tea. Good fun fact. Translates to belittling of breakfast. Interesting. Okay, so it's Production. Love the Tega, but damn it has a drinking problem. It's not too bad. It's kind of like on that. It's like when I think of off-road trucks, fuel, like whether they're thirsty or not, I use the Tega as like the benchmark. So the Tega's like, for me, the Tega's the middle ground. That around about 18 liters per minute most of the time, under like a decent amount of load. So a truck that's less than that, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fuel efficient. And a truck that's more than that, I'm like, yeah, it's more thirsty. You heard it in a video once, I thought it sounded awesome. Sorry, it sounded funny. Nice. I guess for non-German speakers reading it, it's like, Verstackerchen. I'll try and remember it for next time. Refuel. From fuel carrier to me to Tega. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy more fuel. I thought we might be able to last all the way to the end on this, but it's all right. I don't mind buying more. It's just because we've used almost all of the free fuel. Not quite, but almost. Since we're going to be going to the silver quarry, although we're going to come into via the silver quarry from the top end next time, so we might actually yeah, we might bring this down here later. Right. Where are we? There you go. Right, please don't tip over. You tried to change your name on YouTube, but it didn't change your chat name. Yeah, so now you can change. Apparently, you can change your @ name. It's essentially your channel name. You can do it like once every 14 days or something. now that they've got the mandatory requirement for your chat name. And to watch your streams, watching you having a hard German word. Your name isn't helping. Well, I mean, you're identifiable, right? Whether they could say your name or not is a different story, but you know. You see the name and go, oh, yeah, that's that guy that I was talking to. Sip of tea. You have a ruby necklace. I'm assuming that's worth a bunch of money. Oh. You got tequila the last 2 runs. It's worth more than that. Nice. Someone was saying the other day that the tequila's not bad. It's decent enough. I don't know though, because I haven't really played GTA Online. It's a question. I mean, I guess it's a question for like 12 months from now. Should I play GTA 6 on the stream? Might be similar to like Death Stranding and Ghost of Yotei, where people are like kind of avoiding spoilers. Have you heard about a game called Dead by Daylight? I have. People were talking about it a couple of weeks ago. Sounds kind of interesting. 12 months from now, you hope GTA 6. Yeah, it's probably, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's delayed again. Like, if they delayed it by a couple of months, you'd think it's more likely that it's going to stick to that date. But since they essentially delayed it by like, what, 13 months? They had like announced it in like October or something. Like, I think that the chance that it's going to slip and be delayed again is pretty high. Could have done it, you think? You don't know that name is better. ADWNGO. Adwungo? I know that's not how to pronounce it. But yeah, it looks like it changed. Like I said, you can change it every, I think it's like 14 days now. Do this setup, so you're doing the heist again. Yeah, man. Oh, I don't know if that'll pack. Okay, it did. I got it. Nice. Have a good one, Vic. Thanks for dropping by. See you next time, buddy. Butcher name of your BTV main. Do I have a system for when I enter a new map? You mean like what do I do when I get to a new map? Yeah, I kind of do. So, hold on, let me drink my tea. So I've been through all the regions now, right? So I'm kind of, you know, I have a pretty good idea of what I need to do in each region. But like when a new region comes out that I haven't been to, like I'd try not to get too many spoilers when the new maps are out in PTS. What the hell is my laptop doing? Flicky, Google Chrome's doing weird things. Anyway, we'll let that sort itself out. But essentially what I'll do is I'll scout. So the first thing I do is scout the first map, and then I may look at scouting the second map. And usually what I'll do is try and I like to do the tasks first and then the contract second. I like finishing the region with contracts. But essentially I'll kind of do everything that I can on a map, like on the first map, and then I'll move to the second map and then do everything I can on the second map, and then either come back to the first or go to the third map and sort of work that way. So it's like, instead of like going back and forth through the maps, I'll try and complete everything that I can. And sometimes what it'll be like, it'll send you to the second map, like you'll finish everything on the first map and then you can't progress till you do a bunch of things on the second map, and then you have to come back later, which is fine. But that's generally what I'll sort of do. Seems to work out pretty well most of the time. Like the scouting lets you sort of, you know, get a bit of an idea of where things are, like warehouses and like where good routes might be, and where you're like, you know, where you're probably going to be driving most. It'll give you a bit of an idea of what trucks you might want to bring as well. Also, one of the first things to focus on is usually unblocking roads. So building bridges, unblocking landslides, that sort of stuff. Opening up the map really helps. Obviously, there's some regions you can't do that, like Quebec and Washington, where the unlocking of the bridges and that sort of stuff is within the contracts, which I don't mind. I do kind of like the way that the map evolves. But yeah, it's weird you've been watching at the beginning of this playthrough worrying about money. Seems like you don't have that problem now after 100. No, I still do. So I've only got 470,000, which, okay, yes, that's a lot. Well, seems like a lot, but I want to buy, I don't know what truck I'm going to buy in Austria. I wanted to buy the Boar, but it turns out it's not in region, and I can't deal with the damage. But yeah, I want to buy the C500 and the Mack Pinnacle, and then at least one other truck. So yeah, like I'm not hurting about money, but I'm not like flush with cash. Not like I was at this sort of stage, like, you know, I've got like what, 4 maps to go. In hard mode, like I was just buying trucks for the sake of buying trucks. At this stage in hard mode. Get over that side trailer. And there's been like Glades and North Carolina. Yeah, Glades, North Carolina, Tennessee. Like they're all very far into the maps, right? Like seasons of 7, 8, 12. Like I was down to under I've been under $1,000 multiple times. Do I test what trucks off stream to see what I like? Not really. I didn't even really do that with my first playthrough. Like I'm sipping my tea. I bought the GMC Brigadier in Alaska thinking it would be good, and then regretted it after like 20 minutes. How many more maps? So this is season 13. So we've got season 14, 15, 16, and then by the time we get there, season 17 will be out. So essentially 4, right? Because you just enter Flooded Foothills and you don't know at first. Okay, so Flooded Foothills is a little bit different, right? So you're in Yukon. I bet it did. Yeah, I did. So the problem I had, the reason I'll come back to you. The reason I bought the Brigadier was because I was looking for a truck that does the long logs and a crane and a logging crane, and everyone uses the P12 in Alaska. So I was like, I want to do something different. I want to use a different truck. So I like looked at what trucks I could use, and in hindsight, I probably should have bought the Azov 7. But yeah, I bought the Brigadier instead, and it just kept tipping over. Like Alaska's not a difficult region, but it just kept tipping over, and yeah, so I got pretty pissed off with it. But yeah, so flooded foothills. So Yukon, Yukon works better if you do it backwards, right? So hold on. We'll just go and look. Yukon, flooded foothills. So get to flooded foothills. The trail is here. You can unlock this bridge really easy. It's like 2 metal beams. There's 1 metal beams here, and then the metal beams warehouse is like just here, right? But essentially, what you can do is just scout. So like I went out of the garage and went right. There's some stuff you do up here. There's like a watchtower and some things you can do there. And then I came back, and then I basically went around the map and scouted. In the first time was the Rezvani Hercules. The next time was the F-750. And then do some of the tasks. So like you can unlock this bridge, you can get the Chevy Kodiak from here when you're delivering stuff to there, and essentially get to the point where you need to craft. It'll send you to the cabin construction site where you get the telehandler, and you have to craft a cabin, right? And the cabin you get, like, I think it's a cargo container from the railway station, and then like wood planks, and you can get them from like this house, I think. And then after you do that, you can craft 3 more cabins and then go to Big Salmon Peak and essentially finish Big Salmon Peak before you come back. And then you can finish Flooded Foothills at the end. And that's kind of the good way to do it. Steel, welcome in. Happy New Year's, mate. Be getting close to New Year's where you are, right? Like an hour? Talking about going back to Dave's Dangerous Deliveries in Michigan near the beginning. Did you ever go back to do that? Can't wait to see. So yeah, I did Dave's Dangerous Deliveries. It's like the last 3, maybe 4 episodes in Michigan. But yeah, like I got to figure out, because when he releases the other 2 maps, so he still needs to do Island Lake and Drummond Island. When he does that, I'm going to have to go back, and I'm deciding whether I'm going to go back in brutal mode or what mode I'm going to do it in. So yeah, it was, yeah. So Dave, I had a lot of fun. It's the reason why I went to Alaska with $900. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but we had to spend $48,000 to complete it, and yeah, I ran out of fuel. Like I used up all the Fury fuel and had to buy a bunch of fuel. So yeah. Yeah, and another, so a tip for Big Salmon Peak, Aziz, is if you take a, hold on, I'll show you on the map again. Yukon, Big Salmon Peak. So it's got a good road network. So this road's basically goes up here and then left to the concrete plant and then right down to the rolled steel factory. So what you can do is if you get a fast truck, like I use the Transtar 2-wheel drive, or not all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. Oh my god, I've got a servo trail there. Cool. And just essentially what I do is put chains on it. So and then I'd bring it up here, and then I'd use like my off-road trucks with semi-trailers or 2-slot beds, because there's a bunch of like houses that you dismantle to get bricks and metal beams and wooden planks. So I'd basically bring the materials from those houses, bring them back to the main road, chuck them on the Transtar, and then just, it takes like a minute to drive up the road, and then you're dropping off most of your stuff here. And then same down this end, you bring it down to here, and then dismantle all the houses and shit that are down in this bottom area and down in the swamp with your off-road trucks. And yeah, that's a good way to do it. So yeah, that's a sip of tea. And just be aware, so the first cabin that you create gets used, and then after that you can reuse them. So you have to drop the cabins off in these residential areas. You can put them on the roof, you don't have to put them inside. Once it's completed, you can pick them up, put them on your trailer, and then you can take them to the next one. So there's another one here, and then there's another one here, and then there's also 2 on the other map. So you don't have to craft 16 cabins. You only have to do 3. Some people do 4, but I usually do 3. Zing does 4. Never thought that one. You ended up making cabins for everything and putting them inside instead of on top. Yeah, inside's not too bad, because the your winch cable, like your crane cable, will clip through the roof, so you can kind of like put the crane over the top. It's easier to do it with a big crane, but I mean, you can do it with a blue crane. I've done it with a blue crane, putting them on the roof and that, but a yellow crane is like the good middle ground. Unless you just get a crane, like there's a garage in both. Just make a crane truck and freaking drive it up there, and it takes like a second to put them on. 3 cabins, take it or leave it, yeah. Well, technically 4, because yeah, one gets destroyed. But I just make the 3. Like Zing does 4, so 3 for Big Salmon Peak, and then 4 for Flooded Foothills, because both of the places in Flooded Foothills I think need 2. I think. I can't remember now. And also, Aziz, there are some conveyor belts. There are conveyor belts here, but these actually open up the road in Flooded Foothills. Yukon. It's this line here. When you fix them, they actually block the road off. So do the conveyor belt contracts last. There's like one there, and then one down here. They'll block off these roads when you fix them. And yeah, use the railway track in the bottom to get across the bottom of the map. Learn that the hard way. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Whoops. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was someone. It might have been Zing. Someone in the chat did mention to me before I got to Yukon. I'd heard it before I got there. Might have been from someone's video. No worries. Actually, now that I think about it, you can already. There's one task that had you rage quitting. Nice. Was that the logging task? Looked like a monk off. Wow. Right. I just want to quickly check. I don't know. Okay, this is the last time we need to go into this quarry and this quarry, so means I can use the rest of the fuel out of this fuel carrier. 36%. What's 36% of 900? 30% of 900 is 300, right? See you, Sam. Thank you for dropping by, man. See you next time. Happy New Year's. Okay, I think that means we can pretty much just. We should be able to make it down. Yep. Can definitely make it down. Right, we can take the rest of the fuel out of the trailer. We get a crane, something out from our ice lake, so I'm able to get it from the hill above or down below without tipping and not reaching it. Oh, I know exactly which one it is. It's the Scout 800, right? Yeah. Scout 800 that's in there. Yeah, so you get a big crane, one of the heavy cranes, and then you can reach it from this rock. And then you can also use the heavy crane. So there's a contract that you pick up from here to fix the power lines, and you got to go like to here to pick up like service spare parts or consumables or something like that. And it needs to be dropped off down here at this power line. And at this power line, the easiest way to do it is just to lift it up with a heavy crane onto the top of the cliff, and you can actually submit it there. So yeah. Basically saying drop the things off from the houses. Get a crane out from an ice slide. I'm trying to think of what contract it would have been. It's not the twin steer from the swamp in the east, is it? Figured it out, okay. Wasn't a vehicle, okay. Oh, SK. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. $49. I don't know if that's US Australia, but I mean, I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you. Big W's in the chat. Holy shit. But yeah, Happy New Year, man. How has your New Year been? I'm fucking speechless. That's big W's, definitely. Thank you. Hold on, is there a way that I can like do a shout out? Oh my god. Oh, Chrome.exe application was blank. Wait, I think it might be Steam that's crapping it out. Hold on. Uh-oh. My laptop's having a fit. The screen is black. Okay. Came back home from the party. Nice. Well, how was the party? Did you find someone to kiss? I asked that earlier. If everyone found someone to kiss at midnight. I didn't, unfortunately. Out on laptop. Application was unable to do something. My laptop is really having a shit fit at the moment. What is it? Is it the, I think it's the, no, it's not the Apple software updater. Close window. Did your wife? Yeah, that's been the number one answer. I went to a party with a bunch of mates, like people I went to school with, and they were all fucking married. I was the only single person there. I didn't really feel like kissing someone else's wife, getting in a fight on New Year's. Okay, take it easy. Take it easy. Bonk. I said take it easy. Whoa. You gonna suggest that I kiss my buddy's wife? Nah. I'm not that dude. Even if they're into it, I'm too shy. Called Missing Container in Big Salmon Peak. Grab an oversized cargo. I would have had to have done that with a big crane in... Can I reach it from here? I would have had to have done that with a big crane in brutal mode. But I don't remember it off the top of my head, and I can't check because my laptop's just fucking having a shit fit at the moment, so... Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. I need to go down there anyway. Because I need to go get fuel. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Fine. Where's the door crane? What I get for being lazy. Like I said, I need to go down there to get fuel anyway, so... Okay, let's go this way. Where on the map was the task that made like... Yeah, okay, yeah. Control, delete this motherfucker. Task manager, please. Control shift escape. Google Chrome. CPU 0%. Memory. 152 megabytes. That's fuck all. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Alright. Control shift T. Drink of water. I think I have to go through the water. Oh, I know which one it is. Yeah. I had problems with that one too. Hold on. It's in like a pond, and the pond's like really fucking deep. I was doing it while I was trying to overload stuff, and I like tipped myself in there. It's on like a little island in this fucking pond. Hold on. I think I'd know which one you're talking about now that I think about it. Unpack, restore crane, unpack, pack. Hello, Blaine. How's it going? Welcome in. Happy New Year's. Yukon Big Salmon Peak. It is along this railway tracks. No, it's not that one. This one. Just south of like the where the fuel, 5,000 litre fuel container and stuff is. It's like in this pond on top of this little fucking island. If that's the one, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, I had problems with that too. It's like way deeper than I thought, and I like tipped over and I had to bring another truck to untip myself. And yeah. Like I said, we'll go grab fuel. And we should be able to, I think there's about 300 litres, 330-ish. Refuel from scout fuel carrier to the Tega, to the sideboard semi, and then we'll delete the trailer. We don't need it anymore. Delete trailer. Yes. Okay, also give me a second. Calculator. So 60 times by 0.85. 51. Anyway, right. So that was okay. Yeah. We got to take these to the metal recycling place now. All the way out here. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Oh God. Where did I find this 6 slot? So this is a modded trailer. It's from the MS trailer pack, the Mike Sierra multiple sclerosis trailer pack. So yeah, it's a modded. Actually, no, this one isn't. There is a modded 6. This is a tweaked one. Can't remember what trailer pack it's from. There's a good 6 slot in not ER. What's the fuck's his name? Olsom, OLSOM. Olsom's trailer pack. They're white. I've used them a lot. I just wanted this one because it was a bit different, but yeah. Unfortunately, there's no low saddle 6 slots in the game, and the high saddle 6 slot sucks balls. It's like crazy heavy, and its feet drag everywhere, so it only really works well with like 3 trucks. But I think if you just search for 6 space slot maybe, you should find some low saddle 6 slot trailers in mods, in mod.io. I want to take this wide so the trailer doesn't get caught up on the inside. It might still, but I think it's right now. Yep. Let's go take a high gear. It's only a matter of time before I like explode my suspension, but that's okay. Bonk, there we go. Okay. It's fine. Oh, yep. There you go, high gear country. Speaking of mods, you like the modded headlights? You can get colors. Yeah, so I'd tried to use the modded headlights in hard mode. I had a problem with them though, and it put me off of using mods for a long time. And I think I know the reason for it now. Essentially, when a mod gets updated by the mod creator, what happens is, for some reason, within, like, you'll still be subscribed to it, but sometimes it'll disable it, which means that any of the add-ons that you had will get essentially deleted. So my headlights kept getting deleted, and they cost money. They're like $7,000 or something like that. And so I had to keep buying headlights for all my trucks, and I couldn't afford to do that in hard mode. So that put me off using mods for a long time. Yeah, the modded headlights are kind of cool. They're kind of that one, like that quality of life kind of thing. Like, you know, you can just see further. I don't think the ones where you can see like a kilometer, like, so there's some modded ones that do that, but like, you know, having them like essentially like the bright kind of LED style headlights, that are quite wide, that you can see, like, I think the stock ones go like 200 meters or something like that. Don't quote me on that. And then like the modded ones I saw go like 250. So that's just a little bit further. I have been meaning to tweak, because every truck uses the same reverse lights, I'm pretty sure. And same with the trailers. Tweaking the reverse lights and making them like fucking headlights so that you can see behind you when you're reversing. Like, I always forget to do that. Do the 190 meters, yeah. Like even 250 is not, I don't think is too bad. Especially like for the stream, that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to do it, was for the stream, because like the stream for the viewers is a lot darker than what I see, so I can see a lot more. So at night you guys can't see shit. I know how to mod the game. Yep, I know how to mod the game. It's pretty easy. Like, you just need like WinRAR, and it's basically all text files. I can't do my own 3D models and things like that, but I know how to make tweaks. You do have to be careful though. You can like grenade your game, and you need to, like, every time the game gets updated. For a second I thought this was running. It must be that building over there is making noise. Every time the game gets updated, all your tweaks will get deleted, so you have to fix them again. Like, you have to reapply your things before you start the game and things like that. So yeah, like I said, there is the possibility of completely destroying your save, which, yeah, is not fun. Repair. Good luck on the heist. But I always say that's for the heist, anything unless the heist is nice. Now, let's see what sort of stuff you get. Let me drink my water. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit the follow, subscribe button. Feel free to use Twitch Prime Sub too. Thank you, Virgil. Appreciate that. You're welcome. If I was better at doing accents, I'd give Virgil a voice. He would be like a wispy fucking, like Neville Longbottom or whatever the hell. No, what was the guy's name on Family Guy? It was like Longbottom or Longjaw or something like that. No, yeah, it's quite right. Yes. If you're enjoying the stream, don't. Boom. All right, that's the last task. I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. Task. Done. Yes, done. We're trying to coming in 2 minutes. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 to go. Okay, cool. So we'll probably finish this tonight. We do have a lot of driving to do, right? So in the Ruins of Former Glory and then Ruptured Artery are both down here. We need 4 metal beams, 4 and 8. I think 8 service spare parts, yeah, and 4 vehicle spare parts. Vehicle spare parts. Ooh. They come from here. We might grab them on the way. We're going to bring the cow lob out. Yep, we'll bring the cow lob out. Essentially, we'll take all our trucks up to here. Yeah. Yes. All right, let's do those. I'm glad I checked that because, yeah, vehicle spare parts. We'll grab those. Oh, don't crash. I just fixed that. I was not watching. Oh, I deactivated the contract. Let's go. There's 4 of these. No. Damn it, wrong button. I don't use waypoints. Just because I know where I'm going. I do use them sometimes. So I'll do them like when I have turns to go, but at the moment I know I just need to drive down the main road. So the way I do waypoints, some people like just like run them all the way along the road where they're going, but I set them up at intersections, right? So say I'm turning right here, usually I'll do one before and then I'll do one after the intersection, and then, you know, follow this road to the next intersection. I'll do one before and then one after, like that. And that's kind of how I'll do my waypoints. But once you kind of learn a map, usually I found, like in hard mode, like my first time running through all the maps, when I was about 75% of the way through, I'd kind of like driven around enough that I sort of didn't need them so much. The title of a certain film, Xanadu, refers to what kind of fantastical venue? Was it a dance club or something with Olivia Newton-John? Is that what they're talking about? Or was it like... I haven't actually seen Xanadu, which is kind of surprising because my mum's a massive Olivia Newton-John fan. Restore current. Nope. Restore current. Okay. Or was it like a fucking, like, it's almost like a heaven? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. The film Xanadu is the name of a roller disco. Yeah, a place where music, dance, and skating combined. Okay. I was close. I said disco. Disco. Pretty sure it's a roller rink. Yep. That does. As soon as I read it, I was like, yeah, that's definitely what it is. Like a plain disco Saturday Night Fever. Night Fever, Night Fever. Fucking Elton John and his package. Old Bee Gees. The Gibb brothers. Oh, hold on. Metal beams come from here, don't they? Wait, do they? Oh, the metal beams come from there. Okay. That's fine. Ah, shit. I miscounted that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. Then we've got this one, which is another 8 slots. We are like the opposite side of where we need to be. We still need to go to there anyway. Right, no, we're fine. I will send... Oh, I'll send the Zix, the Metalworks. Just thinking of the best way to do that. Yeah, we'll go up that shortcut. Cool, all good. Do they know what season 17 is going to be about? I forget the name of it. They've released the name. Something in repair or something. I can't remember. But yeah, it's kind of like here. I think it's like Jordan or one of the stands, like Uzbekistan or, I mean, this is Kazakhstan. Yeah, there's like refrigeration units and things like that. Like I said, I kind of try and avoid spoilers. So like I won't really watch much on the PTS and that sort of stuff. Like Zing, I was in Zing stream the other day, actually the other week, and he was like, "Oh, I found something really cool." He's like, "If you don't want spoilers, look away for a bit." And I was like, in the chat, I'm like, "La la 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 la," and I'd like muted his stream, and then essentially just like didn't watch. And once he was no longer like looking at the map, I came back. But like by all accounts, like I've seen a couple of oh god, not SD1, Telemantis' videos, and he's got good things to say about it. Like a lot of cargo, but I'm okay with a lot of cargo as long as the contract flow and that sort of stuff is fun and makes sense and isn't tedious and annoying. Which hopefully they've learnt from season 16, sorry. Yeah, we will go this way. I'm just deciding if I want to go through the really shit bit or go the slightly less shit bit. All right, Plaid can do the repairs. Doesn't matter. Fine. Now, we need 8. I think I've got... How many have I got here? 1, 2... Is that 3 or 4? I thought it would be 4. Is it only 3? It is only 3. Okay, so we need to get 5 more of these, which I am going to... Nope. I'm just gonna do this. So I'll just go up and then we'll come back and load all our trucks up. Crane. I don't know. Whoops. I need 5. Completed the heist. Nice. How many millions did you get? Did anyone die? Just a million. Not much good loot this run. Did get the elite challenge. Nice. I assume that's a good thing. Ooh, turn. Lead is good. You don't get much more money though. Yeah, okay. Ooh. All right. Number 4. And last one. Five. Come on, let's go. Right. Now, I'm going to figure out what exactly we're going to do. It does have fuel on the roof. We will see. Okay, so we need... Is it 4 metal beams and then... Sorry, 2 metal beams and that. Which I said I was going to get in the zigs. And it was 2. So we need at least 2 of those. Okay. I wonder if we bring down the 4. Let's just bring down the 6. There you go. Loving music. I think that's one of the ones I made today. These are all the Almaty songs that have been remade. So it's a lot of like very traditional Almaty, Kazakhstani kind of music. Mostly. Unpack, pack, restore crane. There are some pretty good bangers in there. Okay, so 6 of those, yes. And then, do I want to bring the cowlob up? Because we need... I do. In the ruins of former glory. Okay, how many we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Still only 6 slots though. Come on, get the rest of the stuff. I want to take the cowlob down to here because, oh, actually, it might be the silver mine. Where is it, Your Majesty? The treasury's full. The 8 silver we'll take with the cow lob and the Taiga, I think. Just because we got to go through all this shit. So the cow lob will be handy there. But that's later. After we've done these two. Yeah, okay. And damage section 1 is in there. All right, cool. We're going to need to bring fuel out. I just need to decide where I'm going to put it. We haven't actually driven all the way down this road this time. Oh, happy 2026. Happy New Year, man. 2 minutes after. Hopefully, you and Amanda have a great 2026. I think Amanda's your partner, isn't she? If she isn't, I'm sorry. Miss Amanda Amazing. I think that means we basically got one more sort of time zone to go. It's just Hawaii, right? I guess there could be multiples in the Pacific. She's well. Happy 2026 to her. I'm glad you celebrated the new year with me. But you might have been doing a countdown like RDJ. I was actually, I mean, I'm not that surprised, but there was quite a few streamers doing New Year streams. Like, I was like, I don't really want to. People will probably be doing their own thing. Left turn. Oh, actually. Yeah, let's do this. See if we can't cross here. But yeah, there's I saw a bunch of streamers were doing New Year's countdown stuff. Yeah, it's good to have a night off though. And I did stream Tuesday instead, which I normally don't do. I just drove straight over that log. Hey Jims, looked at the label on your New Year and it says remanufactured. It's new to you. Second-hand new. Refurbished. He was playing on RDG streams tonight. Yeah, he was in Scandi. Oh, there's actually a road through here, okay. I hope I can deliver these to this side. See, there's a gateway where they could have had a second map, but they don't. But they didn't. You know what? Let's this isn't a cool little area of the map. It's like completely different to the rest of the map. Like all green and shit. There's like fucking bushes and grass. You're almost done with VC, nice. I don't know if those clips worked. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't realize. We're good. Okay, it's fine. When... Shit, who was it? Ed got got pushed over. I tried to make clips out of them, but I couldn't see on my phone if they'd worked. IDJ's FLD flew, yeah. It was up in the sky. Time to call it, yeah. Yeah, that's just fucking SnowRunner co-op things. And that's why I like co-op in hard mode so difficult. Like, because that's like paying, even in like the maximum amount I think is $10,000. Maybe, or 12, something like that. Skirt. To like recover, plus deleting a trailer, buying a new trailer, like that could be like completely devastating in the hard mode playthrough. Physics. Yeah, 2 loads of, he had the 2 small pipes on it at the same time, yeah. Ooh. Okay, got a timer just went off. Give me a second. Reminds me also I need to do this. Remember to take this. Let me quickly move that so I don't accidentally bump my fucking stream deck and change the scene. Or like turn my microphone off or something weird like that. I'll just quickly do this over here. You'll just bear with me for a minute. Oh, good opportunity to stand up. Don't know if it's a placebo. But my hips, I mean, they're still shit, but they're feeling a lot better today, which is a good sign, I guess. Don't know the reason for it. Cool. One. Right. Ow. Righto, let's go, little Zix. Baby Zix. Tiny Zix. I kind of wanted to use the 5668 here as well, but having 2 small Zixes was kind of unnecessary. Like I didn't want to risk spending 14 grand to bring it here and then still need to also bring the Tega. Although, like I said, I do have a decent amount of money, but I do want to keep buying trucks. It's been doing really well. All the problems that I had, I reckon it would still be fine with the 6 slot. I think all the problems that I had was when I was using it with oversized cargo and cabins, which are quite kind of tall, especially like they're bigger than the fucking truck, right? So it was just making the trailer too tippy, and the trailer was just pulling the truck over, essentially. So yeah. It's yeah, like I mean, everyone says it's a really shit truck, but I mean, like, you know, it has got stuck a couple of times. But as long as you're somewhere where there's like winch points, which there aren't in the quarries here, it does quite well. like decent on fuel. Like half the time I don't even need all-wheel drive. Like on dirt, just happy to cruise around like this. Way better than the Warthog. Yeah, so the thing is, so the Warthog's getting buffed. So when season 17 comes out, the Warthog should have a buff. So like I'm looking at using it. I'll probably use it in hard mode in season 17, and then I'll probably use the Tatra 805 in brutal mode season 17. I don't have a frame of reference because I didn't really use it. Like I kind of used it a little bit, and I was like, nah, this thing sucks. Everyone says it sucks, so I never, like I don't have a frame of reference. Yeah, change the center of mass, which I think was its biggest problem, and something else. I gave it a bit of a buff, along with the Tatra 805. Because it's already got, like, they gave it the autonomous winch, the Action's autonomous winch ages ago. You know what? I should have gone the other. That's fine. I'm just gonna buy fuel. I don't need to use the fuel out of the Tatra. I can use the fuel in the Tatra for the Taiga. But even through here, just fucking holding high gear. Look at it go. Its downside, the downside of this is that it's just light, so it gets like bodied by the trailer. The trailer will just pull it over and things like that, tip it over. Actually, is the Warthog a base game truck? Like, I know you get it in year one, like a free one in year one, but I don't know if it was a base game truck or not. About to get dressed and head to the gas station, kind of craving a Dr. Pepper. Nice. Not a big fan of Dr. Pepper. We've got it here, but it's not very common. I guess it's probably just something that you sort of grow up on. It was a vanilla truck DLC. Yeah, so it was part of the year one pass, right? Put Dr. Pepper out of the fountain machine. Tastes better than bottled. That's interesting because, like, I prefer like Coke in a glass bottle over a plastic or a can. Post-mix Coke is pretty good though. Out of the fountain. The fountain machine. Like either post-mix Coke or bottled Coke. I don't know why. Like I know the recipe's the same and shit, but I don't know, tastes different out of a bottle compared to a can or a plastic bottle. Plastic bottle's probably my least favorite. Like glass bottle, then can, then plastic bottle. Stuff in the bottles just have too much CO2 and not enough syrup. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. The post mix or the fountain's kind of like more syrupy. Now, how many repair points? Whoops. Yeah, we'll buy some. No, we probably don't need 400. We might buy like 2. We'll buy 1 tire. that may bite us in the ass. But we do have the although the plat I want to top up before I'm finished with it. That'll do. And then one wheel. Crazy how bad it is for us to inhale carbon dioxide, but drinking soda is fine. Yeah, I mean, the reason why it's bad to inhale it is essentially because it deprives you of oxygen, right? Like there's plenty of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Same with like, there's not actually that much oxygen in the atmosphere. Like like air is like what, 70% nitrogen or something like that. It's only like, oh shit, like 15, 20% O2. But yeah, essentially if you're inhaling, it's not the inhaling of the carbon dioxide or even the carbon monoxide that's the dangerous bit. It's the fact that you're not inhaling oxygen at the same time. And that's the, yeah, sends you, even if it's not enough to kill you, you go hypoxic and shit and get like blood poisoning and that sort of crap. So yeah. So Primus, Happy New Year. How's it going, mate? Welcome in. Might need to upgrade your nightclub business. Nice. What's the name of your nightclub? Do you get to name it? Carbon monoxide displaces the carbon dioxide. That's why you die. Not because it's, yeah, not because it's necessarily toxic. Yeah. Nope. Why? Why metal beams? Never renamed your nightclub. Just named it whatever it was. Okay, yep. I don't even know if it's a thing. I was called Omega. Ooh, that's a cool name. No. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some finagling. I kind of parked the trailer a little bit too close. Couldn't reverse the truck properly. Oh. Mini mission. Took a drunk celebrity home. Nice. Personal car service almost. Stop train. Run to the gas station, be back shortly. No worries, mate. Enjoy getting your Dr. Pepper. Get me one while you're at it. Pack cargo. Beautiful pack job. Yeah, great. Sometimes I really like try and put them in nice and easy, but then other times I'm just like, yeah, just chuck them in. They'll pack themselves. So done with Maine. I fucking love Maine. Cancel. It's so hot right now. You know what? I think this will be fine going this direction. The other direction, not so much. Just want it to be over. Oh, that's right. I was going to... I have to go around. The mud up here, along here, is just too thick for this truck. Like, there are winch points, but I think going around is going to be better. Hey, Ducky. Yep, first stream of the year. Augers, we need Pepe. Going to be a lot better. Can't remember which way is better. Trailer, please don't tip me over. The answer is not this way. That's fine. How's your New Year's, Ducky? Good, nothing fancy, dinner with some friends. Nice, that's basically what I did. Until mates had a barbecue. Bunch of friends from school. I was the only single person there, which was fun. In bed by about 1:15. They all have like kids and shit. They're like, we're going home. I'm like, oh, no more partying. Okay, fine. Go home. The only single no kids. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. Yes, because they're all married couples. Yeah, yeah. And the reason you're awake is the kids are out of town for all week. Nice. You can let your hair down. Oh. Now, are they out of the town at like grandma and grandpa's, or are they out of town with a partner? Just you and the wife's been nice. Yeah, nice. Mind you what it was like before the munchkins came along. Ugh. I forgot this rock. Okay. Should be okay. We have to do this twice. Actually, no, we don't. We can go a different way the second time. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Happy New Year. Stayed up all night playing Harry Potter 3 to get it to 100%. Nice. You did say that you were playing the Harry Potter games at the end of the year. Well. How's your, what day is it? Thursday. How's your Thursday so far? Nope. Nope, right. Okay. Saved by the crane. Again, it's entirely the trailer. The trailer just kind of getting stuck and just pulling me over. Little lightweight truck. Electricity's present. Nice. Hopefully no fucking New Year's air raids. Having beer and rum and cola, enjoying the stream. Nice. That was a very nice crane save. That was very lucky. It even got it back on its wheels. Sometimes the crane gets like stuck in the ground too, which is really annoying because then there's no way to fix it. So crane, that cargo. All those repair points that I didn't want to buy, I can buy now. I don't know how much better that was than going the other way. Like the other way would have been all winching, but it was still quite bad. This better repair now. It does. Sweet. Right, stage complete. Now we're going to activate you. And we're going to deliver these 4. Nice. Now this is going to go back and get the metal. I'm just going to refuel the Tiger while we're here. The Tiger's really in a bad spot. Okay, it's fine. Refuel from this to there, to there, to there. Okay. Let's move it back a little bit further. We'll take the Zix first. So the second part to repair is here. So we can go back along the road to the metalworks and then, yeah, then we'll go up here and then cut through there. Oh, let me double check. We can deliver on both sides. We can. All right, sweet. And then the Tiger come to this side and then do the final things for there. Sweet. We might go to Austria tonight. That might be a thing. We're making pretty decent time. We still do need to clean up all our trucks and stuff. That'll take a little bit of time, but it's not like it's a gigantic map. Now. The reason I got the Tatra was so I could go get a bridge, like the bridge layer, and fix this bridge. Uh-oh. Nope, nope. Damn it. Righto, Tiger. Yeah, that was the thing. I didn't think it was going to fall that way, if I'm going to be completely honest. Right, look. We should be able to yank it back. Should. Should, yeah. I mean, we could technically detach from the... We could detach from the trailer and probably fall down there and then be fine. But yeah, we'll try and just yank us back with the Tiger first. It's so close. There we go. The hell's it? Hold on. Just hanging around. Huh. Usually that's enough to push the thing over. Okay, restore crane. The fucking truck's doing weird things. I think it's because maybe because it's trying to steer towards me. Yeah, it is. These trees here are kind of a pain in my ass. That's the pole, that's not the trailer. And that's the trailer. Come here, you little bastard. What is? You should not be this difficult. You're light. Come on. Come around this way then. It definitely feels like it's inside something. Okay. Should be able to get it now. Hey Ravager, how's it going? Alright. Upside. Upright. Upright. Thank you. Look at it. It's like stuck in the tree. Whoa. Stuck in the tray. Oh, God. It's been very strange. Dobby's finally free again. Are you referring to Harry Potter 3 the game, or you're referring to my truck that's no longer tipped over? Trailer, why? Is trailer like really fucking top heavy and weird or something? There we go. Okay. Lights are out. Switching to phone. Well, it's good while it lasted. Damn it! I've modded you so you should be allowed to post links. I think it's the @ username that's. You got your Dr. Pepper, and it's a 1 litre bottle of body armor water. Nice. I assume is body armor water just like flavored water? Help you stay hydrated, get them electrolytes. What plants crave. Right. As electrolytes, it's not flavor. Okay. Mute for 30 seconds. Yeah, I made it so that you should be able to post links, but I think it's because YouTube's changed to the @ usernames. It gets a bit confused. So, damn it. It's called Plants Grove, yeah. Or two bus Carl Jr. Yeah, we're talking about Idiocracy the other night. I think the brought to you by Carl Jr. was the comment that kicked it off. Why do you keep saying that? Because they pay me every time I do. It's a good way to make money. But the smartest guy on the planet would know that. It gets paid to say that. Sounds like most YouTubers, yeah. It's funny, like, I think there's, I can't remember how there's like a way, I know you can do it with Epic Games. But I think there's like a way through Twitch where you can get like, can apply for sponsorships from things. It's like fucking Clash of Clans and those sort of bullshit. I thought about it. I was like, yeah, it's not really me. Just had like, want the stream just play like a, a little ad. I mean, if they gave me like $1 million, I'd do it. I'd be like, sorry guys, I just got to do this a couple of times. Then I can play games full time and I don't need to work. But obviously you'd get probably like $20. Especially since I'm a very small YouTuber, to an even smaller Twitch streamer. Wouldn't mind being sponsored, but would have to do with stuff that you use. Yeah, me too. Also, like I'm just not one for like shilling out. Like I know it's fine. It's like I don't mind other people doing it, but like I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to like stop midstream and be like, "Needs a segue to our sponsor." Like I'm not doing this for money or fame or anything. I'm doing it for fun. A lot of people watching you on Twitch, you consider it. I need to think about things like that. Yeah. Like if it's your primary source of income, I mean, fuck yeah. Like you have to do that. There's not enough money in ad revenue. Like if Honda wanted to sponsor you the new TV, you wouldn't mind. Yeah. Yeah, I had a mate who used to run a YouTube channel. I think it's now it's just the Gamer Dads, but it used to be PlayStation Gamer Dad. And I used to work with him, and he had like Fnatic send him like a rig and things like that. So he did like a little unboxing, and he used to do game reviews. So he got invited to like the PlayStation and Microsoft events and things like that. He got like a Xbox Series S. Yeah, it would have been an Xbox Series S. It was like back in 2017. For free and things like that, which was kind of cool. I was like, oh man, that's pretty sweet. That was like before I ever started streaming. But he couldn't keep it up with family life and that sort of stuff, and someone else was taking it over, and I think the channel's basically dead now. Oh yeah, like he was like he didn't do ads or anything like that, but just because he was the PlayStation Gamer Dad. I don't even know how, I don't remember how big his channel was. Yeah, like he'd do like game reviews and things like that, and just talk about like PlayStation news, that sort of thing. Kind of like Champ Chong, but not as big. But yeah, like he met Champ Chong and met like a bunch of Australian YouTubers and things like that. Hold on. Oh, British Prime Minister Spencer Perceval holds a grim distinction. He's the only one ever assassinated. In what year did this trade? I have no idea. 1812, apparently. You gum, Alex. And here, you might like it. Glum Alex. I don't know who Glum Alex is. But like, yeah, I'd love to like have like get like PC parts and things like that, but like I'm not a review channel or anything like that, so like there's no really like advertising, and not really I guess a reason for a brand to want to sponsor me, right? YouTube channel ain't big, but you do have 997 subs. That's not bad. I did look at like doing an affiliate link through, I think I've signed up for it to do it, and like an Amazon affiliate link. So if you're buying stuff through Amazon, you can use the link and then I'll get, but like, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I could put it in the description of my videos or something like that. Oh God, careful, Paul. Evening, Ian. How's it going? Happy New Year, mate. Been a bit of a, I mean, not cold, but just a gloomy day, just overcast. Apparently it was raining in Sydney earlier. I was talking to my mum, she's up there. Plans for the channel. There's nothing fully thought through yet. Yeah, I get that. I mean, for me, like I said, I'm not doing it for money or fame or anything, right? The numbers are really up and down. Like, you know, we had 800 viewers a couple of weeks ago. Now we got 50, but like it's holidays, right? Oh, good. Oh. Hello, Jerry. Sorry about that. Let's repair this stuff. Yeah. It wasn't actually that much damage. Like, the engine only has 120 health. That's like not actually that much. Like half health is only 60 damage. Oh no, not that. Damn it, I wanted to refill the truck, not the trailer. Refuel. Fine. Contact is a symphony with lyrics. Friggin' cool stuff. That's kind of cool. It's like Metallica did an album with is a San Francisco Philharmonic or someone like that, S&M. That was really cool. Metallica songs with backings. Hilltop Hoods is an Australian hip hop band that did the same thing with like the Adelaide Orchestra or something. Hello, Barnes. How's it going, mate? Happy New Year. Welcome in. Ooh, careful. Ooh, fucking bong. Ready for Summonats? Yeah, getting there. I actually went down and grabbed E85 today, down in Canberra. My brother thought he might have an empty 44-gallon drum from methanol, but he got rid of it. I was gonna do, just gonna go down and get like, I don't know, like 150 liters of E85 so I don't have to drive back down there, because it's like 25 minutes from my fucking place. Yeah, I might just think he's got I've got 2 jerry cans, although I don't know if I can get to them. He's got a few, so I might go down and fill up a bunch of jerry cans just so I don't have to drive all the way down all the time. I wasn't going to run the car on 85, but it's supposed to be like fucking 40 degrees. So the E85 will help keep it a little bit cooler. I probably won't do much cruising. I don't know how much I'm actually going to go. My hips and my back are just still not 100%. I can't stand for more than about 10 minutes. All right, I just have to sit down for like a minute and then I'm good again for like another 5-10 minutes. But I can't do that at Summonats, so yeah. Surge Tanking in the Auckland Orchestra is awesome. Is he also playing System of a Down songs, or is it just his solo songs? Wasn't paying attention last week. You put E85 in your truck. Oh no. Does your truck run on E85? Like, has it got a flex sensor? I'm stuck on roots. Fucking roots. Or is it the trailer that's stuck? Might be. I think it's both the trailer and the truck. by the feeling of it. It's not a flex fuel truck. That's a shame. What do we got? We got TUT time. Nice. Okay, give me a second. Let me just unfuck myself. Get off these routes if I can. Come on. There we go. And we will go put the kettle on. Would have been I guess E88. Oh, E88 is better than E85. Time for a tea party. It's a shame the animation didn't go off, but that's okay. Yeah, I guess it would have been a little expensive. You got to drain all the fuel out, and then I guess give it away. At least it's better than unless your truck's a diesel, like accidentally putting fuel in a diesel or putting diesel in a fuel truck. Fuel in a diesel's worse, especially if it's a common rail. You gotta like reprime it, and it's like a big fucking shit fight. Oops. Oh yeah, my truck's pretty tough, so it didn't hurt nothing. Just topped it up with a few gallons of premium, called it good. Ah, it'll be fine. Might run a bit weird, depending on how much ethanol it's got in it. And like, as long as you're not running it long term, like it's not going to immediately ruin all your fucking lines and all that sort of stuff. Like, because ethanol like eats away at like rubber, and also, well, no, methanol eats away at metal, like aluminium and shit. But yeah, right. Let me put the kettle on. Yeah, the flex sensor says it's 60% ethanol. I put 65 liters, or no, 60 liters in. So I would have had, and I was back almost full, probably 3 or 4 liters short. And I had about 10 liters in it before. It's a 70 liter tank, so the ethanol sensor said 60%. Drive it around for a few days and then chuck some more in it. Try and get it as close to 80 as I can, or 85. Use more power. That'll be probably close to 1,050 horsepower at the engine. What am I doing? The tea bags aren't kept in the fridge. I just like open my fridge and I like staring in there. Yeah, it's 1,027 on 98. It's regular fuel. 98 octane, which I think is 93 in the state. 95. Yeah, it's like 750 horsepower at the tires. Right, while we're waiting for the kettle to boil, let me just quickly do something. All right, kettle is boiled. Hot water in here. Can't run any worse. Already got a misfire due to the plenum gasket. Oh, so it's carby, right? It's not injected, so it'll be could be running lean. getting a bit of extra air in there. Where the hell did my controller go? There it is. Fuel injected. Okay. I guess if the injection's before or after the plenum. But yeah. Main haul truck, the 1-ton Chevy without 650 horsepower. Nice. Is that at the crank or at the tires? Taking the injectors out before, never paid attention. It was before or after the plenum. Yeah, it just depends if it's like direct injection. Or if it's like intake injection. If it's intake injection, it's probably before where you plenum. Like, actually, it also depends if it's the plenum gasket on the heads or if it's on the top of it, like on the intake side. Come on, you're just taking your P16 and 2 sets of long planks after the second map in main. Trying to think of where they go. Oh yeah, you would be going through the snow. Feel the fire consuming the land. You felt the ashes in my hand. I'm trying away. The voices haunt me night and day. I'm trying to think of what song that's from. Actually, that's what I need to look at. Is there a way? Sec. Not that it really matters. Maybe further along. We're gonna have to come down. Like, so after we deliver to here, we're gonna have 4 vehicle spare parts. We might be able to come down this hill to cut this whole corner out. We've got to bring them down under there. Whole design won't be hard to fix. Yeah, nice. I pulled my plugs yesterday. It's a little they're a little fouled, a little dry fouled, but since we replaced the plugs, like we did the air conditioning and stuff, so it's had a lot of idling. The fuel smells, the oil smells a little bit fuely as well. Not too bad. So I'll probably drop the oil and chuck a filter in it. New filter in it, I mean. I'll check the plugs again. Like I said, they weren't fully fouled. They were just a little carbony. Not too bad. It doesn't have a miss or anything like that, so yeah. The plugs are a fucking pain. Oh, actually, one side, the passenger side, they're easy to get to, but the driver's side's a pain in the ass because they've got the brake booster and the steering column and shit in the way. It's easier just to take the brake master cylinder off to get to the spark plugs. You can get to cylinder 1 and kind of to 3, but yeah, 5 and 7 are a bit hard to get to. Closing in and finishing the last couple of contracts. You have this one more, then a couple of tasks in the second map. And then the contest, you should be 100%. Nice. Well, get near the end of main. Whoops. Bad design. Any aftermarket for diesels? As in, like, just a pain in the ass to service and get, like, the get to access. What was the word I was looking for? Bot flagged you for message, did it? Hold on. I didn't see a please don't post links. Oh, I did too. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's because, so you got, the reason the bot's picking it up is because it's dumb, right? It's not, it doesn't look up TDLs, top level domains, TLD, sorry, top level domains. So you got hand.the without a space in between. So it just assumes that, of course, there's a full stop and then word no space after that. It's a link. So yeah, that's the reason why. Nah, yeah, it's not copy paste. It's the hand dot the. So you just need a space after all your full stops and you're all good. Let's set the crank about 1600 foot-pounds of torque, not the wheels. You can't stop it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you want torque in a hauling truck, right? After treatment, like DPF filters, def, etc. Oh, yep. Song is The Oath. Nice. Oh. Like, yeah, 650 at the tires is like pushing 900, 850, 900 horsepower, depending on your gearbox and your drivetrain and that sort of thing. $1,300 at the tires. That would get up and go. The dot is forbidden here. Yeah. You just need dot space and you're good. To ride a bunch of rejects, I could still do that. Oh, you killed the drag car. I mean, that happens, right? My car will die eventually. I'll be very sad. The performance cars don't last, unfortunately. It doesn't matter how much money you throw at them and how well you build them. Always something goes wrong. Even if you're just driving them nicely around, like, yeah. Trucks over in Australia. So that's the AdBlue, I think, is what you're talking about. And yes, some trucks do require AdBlue. I think that's the brand here. You're getting out of the drag trucks, yeah. I mean, it's a good hobby. It's expensive, right? All the breakages and things like that, plus the travel and the time. I mean, it's not a bad hobby to have. There's definitely worse things you could be doing with your time and your money, but yeah. About 30k. You got off pretty easy. Actually, no, I guess in US, I assume that's where you're from. It's still a decent amount. Like, what is 6.9? A good thing interrupted by a period. I like that. Like, what's 72? It's 69 with 3 people watching. SoCal, nice. I've been to SoCal a couple of times. I like it there. What are those bridges made of? Titanium or what? Don't know how they managed not to break. Consider that, yeah, they're probably made of the same stuff the bushes are made out of. Adamantium. Built well. Damn it. I hate it. It just doesn't grab the one that you just disconnected from. It'll grab something else when you like let it go and then drop it again. Ooh. I've had a man doing bridges, rocks, trees, stumps. Doritos of death, yeah. Collision developers, yeah. Yeah, but actually that's so, you know, thinking of, say, SnowRunner 2, right? It's like, what features would you want in SnowRunner 2? Not that. Like, still great. Like, have a damage model that works better. John Deere garden tractor with diff lock. Put 30s on just for fun, so fast that you don't want to drive it. It's scary. Those fast tractors are fucking cool. A lot of fun. You're off to bed? No worries. Thank you for dropping by. Happy New Year's. Cool. And I'll see you next time. If this was your truck, this is my truck. I can drive it how I want. How's it going? Is it Zella son? Ooh. Bob owns all his own trucks. Bob could be a multi-millionaire if he didn't like shiny things and buy new trucks all the time. Which ads are coming in 2 minutes. Thanks, Virgil. Let me click this too. Refresh, please. Not throwing right. Not spare. Yeah, but Tega high gear. Tega loves the high gear. Not right now. Now? Some places is fine being fast. Alright, service bit parts. Boom boom. Right. Okay, so we got to do this, the 4 vehicle spare parts. I'm wondering if maybe it might be easier just to go this way. Yeah, why not? This could be a bad idea. This could be a very bad idea, but we'll be fine. Hey, Jesco, how's it going, mate? Welcome in. Happy New Year's. How are you? Been a little while since you've seen you. How are things? And how's your new year? Refuel. Okay. Hmm. Where is that little drop off? Second. Continue. No. You. Let's get the drone out real quick. Double check. I'm pretty sure it's where I've got the marker. Yeah, it is. But physically, we're not really. You get it. Yeah. Hopefully 2026 is better for you, man. Get 2 shell pass. Gotta keep your chin up and take it a day at a time. 1:11 a.m. You're gonna lay down and lurk until you pass out. You're seeing the stream. Thanks again. Thank you very much, Tatsugia. I'll see you next time. Thank you for dropping by. It tasted like cigarettes. Lieutenant Dane. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dane. I watched that not too long ago again. Fucking love that movie. One of those movies where, like, if I'm trying to find something to watch and I can't find anything that I want and it pops up in, like, whether the recommended or just pops up, I'm like, I could watch it again. Like one of my, like, almost guilty pleasure movies. Cool. Right, trailer, you please be good to me. Oh, trailer. Back. Nice. That was quick. Oh, it was you back from the ads, right? Yeah, you didn't really miss anything. I did a Forrest Gump impression. It was probably not very good. Come on, let's go. Other quarries? I like the quarries. I really like Almaty. Such a cool region. It's really, really unique. Like I said, its downside is that it's too short. I think it ends a little too quickly. Like a couple more contracts or a second map would have been nice. Boom! Right, planetary started. So that's all of these. No, Pimp My Ride is still to come. So yeah, we need to take 4 mine carts there. Then we also need to take the 8 silver. The silver comes from here, right? So 4 mine carts is, I'm pretty sure they're 2 slots each, right? I think they're 2 slots each. Mine carts, yeah, 2. Okay. I'm just trying to think of which trucks. So I want to bring the cow lob down here to do the silver. Because this, so sorry to do some of the silver. Actually, what we might do, two slots. We might bring the Sentinel down here. A sentinel can do one of the mine carts, and then the taker can do 3 of them. I won't go back up this way though. Getting up here will be a bit of a pain with a semi-trailer. We'll just fucking go around, I guess. Okay. And then yeah, down. Yeah, down there, around this way. But I might, before I forget, let's jump in the force. You to do is 2, 3 slots. Yeah, so I've got a rule. I'm not allowed to overload. I overloaded last time I was here. Otherwise, it would be very easy. I just chuck all 4 of them onto the one trailer. That'd be sweet. Bonk. Oh no. Well, this is where I was going to leave it, just here at the bottom of this hill. There you go. That's the first. Actually, no, that's the second flip for today.